Hey there, Taylor Sievers with Sievers Blumen Farm and the Bluff Bottom Blumen channel on YouTube. I'm just popping in today to let you guys know that my book, You Don't Have a Black Thumb, is now available on Amazon. You can order it as a Kindle ebook or as a paperback as of right now. And hopefully in the future, I'll be publishing it a little bit wider, but right now we're starting with Amazon. So I just wanted to share a little bit about the book, show you what the cover looks like, and yes, the cover may be ugly, but your garden doesn't have to be. So what this book is about is just a very basic introduction into the world of gardening, basically. It's the very fundamental, like, we talk about what do plants need to grow, and talk about basic terminology that you might hear gardeners talk about during the growing season. You might be like, what does that mean? And I try to break down as many of those basic concepts as I can. And then there's just like a few sort of mindset things, like how do we go about selecting plants, or how do we go about deciding on what we want to grow in the first place. So it's packed with a little bit of humor along the way. Should be a quick, fun, easy read, definitely for the beginner or the aspiring gardener or person that wants to get into growing plants. So if you're a little bit more advanced, it's probably not for you, but if you like some little anecdotes and some funny little quips here and there, you might enjoy it as well. So I'd really appreciate you guys ordering my book this season, especially during the holidays, and let me know what you think. Leave comments, send me an email, and make sure you download your free printables that I have at the end. Also, one more thing, I do have a section at the end on resources. So I include some of my favorite gardening and growing books, and I include some other websites and seed companies and plant companies that I really enjoy and that have really helped me along this process in the last several years as I've started my farm and grown my farm business. So I really hope you check out You Don't Have a Black Thumb. Again, I know the cover is ugly, but your garden doesn't have to be. Check it out today.
Okay, hello, Taylor here with Sievers Blumen Farm. I look a little ridiculous right now with my Elmer Fudd hat on, but I don't care because it's cold. So I just wanted a really quick video, took a video of my little rose nursery that I've got going on. So it is raining right now. We're getting ready to have our first frost of 2023 tonight. So I have been collecting antique heirloom older roses, and I did a video about that previously, which I'll link up here, but I did a video previously of me potting them up because they came in these little small nursery pots, and they've been growing in 2 to 3 gallon pots over the summer, and now I'm going to put them in here in my small 12 by 40 tunnel that I still have some cleaning up to do because this whole bed right here is going to be, and this one too, they're all going to be ripped out, and it's just going to be landscape fabric down so I can put my pots and all of that in here. But just wanted to show you quickly what the plants are looking like. It's been raining. I just took them all in here, and there's a couple cool little things I wanted to show you guys. So I will flip this around. Okay, so I have about 20 pots, 20 different types of roses. And first off, I want to show you this one. This is actually called Precious Dream. And this is, I mean, the video is not going to do this one justice. It has been, this bloom's a little raggled because it's been rained on the last couple days, but it is absolutely beautiful, and the petals are really thick. And it bloomed a couple weeks ago, and those blooms lasted forever on the plant, and I was just super impressed by it. So I cannot wait till this one gets a lot bigger so we can see how it does. But it's really bloomed a lot for all these small plants. They look a little raggled right now, but they've grown a lot, And they've put out some really tall canes, and so that makes me feel like the roots have really grown. But yeah, look at this. They have like kind of a luminous glow to them. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, in person, it's so pretty. It just has this little bit of glow to it. So I'm excited to see how this one does. But another little interesting thing was I have one rose that was a mystery rose. Sorry, I gotta get my... I have one plant that was a mystery rose that I got with my shipment. You get a free mystery rose if you order 4 or more roses from roguevalleyroses.com. And so this one, I don't know what it is. I have a suspicion that it's not necessarily multiflora rose, but a very close relative of it, because I did see a bloom on it when it came in the mail. But it was sitting next to, I never potted this one up, and it was sitting next to this pot. And I went to pull it apart, and it has rooted. There's a weed in there too, but it has rooted down in this other pot with this other rose. So we call that tip layering for like blackberries and raspberries and all that. They are really notorious for, you know, the stems lay down on the ground, eventually they root into the soil, and then you can later on separate that from the mother plant and it'll be a whole new plant. It's a way that plants propagate themselves. But this just shows you how and why roses spread in the wild by this kind of tip layering method here. See? Little root down there. And so I thought that was really interesting. Obviously, if this is closely related to the multiflora rose is very invasive, highly invasive. So you can see why it spreads really easily. And also the hips get spread by birds eating them and all that stuff. And each hip can produce a lot of seeds. So just a little fun fact. I thought you would like to see how amazing roses can really be. Okay, so this little area right here is the start of my little rose nursery. So I'm very excited to this spring get all of these plants in the ground, find a home for them so they can start growing and getting bigger, and be able to put out some stems that I can hopefully start cutting on and propagating from. So until then, though, we are having a rose sale this spring. It won't be these varieties specifically. We are ordering from Star Roses, so I will put a link for you to subscribe to our email list. I really hope that you join, and that's the best way to kind of know when our roses are going to be ready to purchase, ready to pre-order. There are some other nurseries that sell these roses, but all the really pretty varieties do seem to sell out fast. So know that we are an option for you in the spring for bare root roses. We'll be shipping bare root roses from our farm to your doorstep as long as we are able to whatever state you live in the United States. So we're still working on getting that ironed out, and hopefully we will get you notified about that. But you got to sign up for our email list to know right away. If you want to learn more about roses and just growing flowers and different things that we're doing here on the farm, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love for you to sign up and get notified about our latest videos. And then, of course, if you want to learn about anything that we're shipping out of our farm, like for example, right now we're shipping tulip bulbs, but so we'll have just different sales and all of that. So the best way to know about that is just to sign up for our email list. There'll be a link in the description below. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.